Hello, superstar traders. It's another beautiful week in the month of January. And of course, this is going to be the last week of January 2024. And it's been super amazing, right? With you guys in the last 2 weeks. All right. Last week, we had our weekly market outlook, called out some trades, and we had over 90% profitability on the trades that were given. Amazing. If you probably want to go back and check out those trades, I would probably not want to consider them here because of time that I'm trying to manage for this week. All right, so let's quickly go over to what we have for this week. And of course, I'm going to start off with the economic calendar for this week. This week is actually very important week because it's going to mark the end of January and also mark the beginning of February. And more than that, this week we're going to be expecting some high and volatile news, including the non-farm payroll, which is coming up 2nd of February, which is Friday this week, right? So it's a very crucial week, and I need you to pay rapt attention to all the things I'm going to be saying. And I would also like you to follow us on all of our live stream sessions and also analysis that we'll be dropping on our Telegram and as well on our private WhatsApp group, right? So if you are yet to join any of those groups, you'll find a description, you'll find a link to the Telegram in the description of this video. And of course, if you want to get more signals, you want to get more updates on the market, you want to reach me one-on-one, then you would also find the description to our website. You'll also find a link to our website on the description below. Simply go over, click and create an account, get the account verified, get it funded, and you're going to have an access to me as to ask your questions. Now, simply let's run into what we have for the week. I'm starting off with the economic calendar for this week, and Monday seemed to be void of all high impact economic happenings, as you can all see, right? And then on Tuesday, we're expecting only one high impact economic news coming out from the US. And of course, sorry, two. And of course, that's the consumer confidence, and of course, the job opening and labor turnover survey. That's the JOLTS report, right? We will be expecting some JOLTS reports, not too different from what we saw last month, right? You know, previously we had seen about 8,790,000 job openings in the US, okay? And of course, analysts and economists are saying that this month we're probably going to be expecting around 8,730,000 job openings in the US. All right. So, of course, you know, the more job openings that we have, then it simply means that the economy is flourishing and thriving, and that would be good for the country's currency, right? So, we'll be looking out for that report as well. On Wednesday, we're expecting some CPI data from the Aussie from Australia, and of course that would be 1:30 a.m. Nigerian time, and of course some manufacturing PMI data as well from the Chinese economy, right? And also on Wednesday, very importantly, we will be looking at the ADP non-farm employment change. Of course, you know the ADP non-farm employment change is always released 2 days to the proper NFP. And of course, this is more like an automatic data processing company that tries to mimic what will probably be happening on the main NFP date. Okay, it's more like a simulated NFP, more like to mimic or tell what could possibly happen on Friday when we're expecting the NFP data. And then after that, which will be coming out by which will be coming out by 2:15 p.m. After that, we will also be expecting some GDP from Canada. We'll also be expecting some other interesting news like the FOMC report, that's Federal Open Market Committee statement, and also federal funds rate review from US around 8 p.m. Of course, we've seen last week we had some interest rate review and reports from Europe and also from Great Britain, and all of them tend not to temper the interest rate, right, leaving it at the rate at which it currently is, right? So especially also on US, I doubt that we're going to be expecting something different, right? We expect that the rate is going to still remain at around 5.5%. Okay, on Thursday, 1st of February, we are going to be expecting some monetary policy statements and reviews as well from Great Britain. All right. And of course, the Monetary Policy Committee will be meeting. Of course, we already know that that's a 9-man committee. And already what we're expecting is that about 2% are going to be voting for the increase of the interest rate, and 7% will be voting for the remain of the interest rate, while 0% will be voting for the decrease of the interest rate. So apparently, 2 for increase, 0 for decrease, and 7% out of the 9-man committee will be saying, look, we want the interest rate to remain as it is. So obviously, if we see more people saying we want the interest rate to remain as it is, then we will be expecting some 5.25 percent interest rates in Great Britain. And by 2:30 p.m., unemployment claims will be coming out. All these are still in a bid and preparation for the NFP on Friday. Okay. And on Friday, it's the big day we would be looking out for. We will be waiting. And of course, you know how we do it every NFP. We're going to be meeting live 2 p.m. Nigerian time. That will be 4 p.m. Kenyan time. And that will be 3 p.m. South African time, 3 p.m. Ghanaian time. And of course, whatever is your location where you're watching from, please do well to use the time converter, right? And convert your time, and do well to have an awesome time with us. Now, for you to participate in that event, simply go to the description, create an account with Equity, right? Our most preferred broker, and sign up that account, get it funded, and I would give you access, or whoever is going to contact you is going to be giving you access to this awesome meeting. For last year, we recorded 11/12 success trading the NFP. This year had begun, and we've started January off with a massive success. All right, our analysis on NFP for January was 100% successful. We hope February would even do far more. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Get your accounts funded and get your accounts ready for a massive harvest of profit in the NFP live trading session. Amazing. So let's quickly go over to our analysis, and let's see what we've got for the week. All right. So I'm currently looking at the XY, right? And the XY happens to still be in a bullish parade. Okay. Of course, we have our daily point of interest here because of this order block. And of course, that was a verified order block because we had lots of imbalances after the order block. Now, for those of you wondering, this is the other block, right? This is the other block. All right. So we had lots of massive imbalances after this order block. So I want to quantify it as a verified order block. And of course, being an order block, that's going to form our daily point of interest. So we're expecting that the market is going to drive through into the zone on the XY. So yes, it simply means this week we're expecting more bullish push on the XY. At least it's currently trading at around 103.641. But we're expecting that it's going to come into at least 104.120. All right. And of course, we already know from that moment, we'll probably be able to foretell or forecast more where the dollar will be going next. But for now, what we can see is a massive bullish push on the XY. And of course, we already know if we have a massive bullish push on the XY, it simply means that dollar-based pairs will be buying and dollar quote pairs will be selling. Of course, that obviously means that USD CAD will probably be buying, or USD JPY will probably be buying. So let's start with USD CAD, right? So on USD CAD, I am envisaging that price has come to a significant point of interest where we could possibly be looking for a buy opportunity, right? A buy opportunity. Remember, I told you that the dollar will be rising, right? The dollar will be rising because we have our point of interest still up high above. So on the 4-hourly time frame, I noticed this zone, and of course, price had tried to test this zone several times. Of course, because of this other block here that we have, marking our 4-hourly point of interest, price has come into this zone and of course rallied up, came again into this zone, and of course rallied up, and again significantly it's around here. We're expecting another massive rally up. So I'm giving you the first trade setup for this week on USD CAD. Okay, I'm giving you the first trade setup for this week on USD CAD. And now please just follow me. Just follow me, follow me, follow me. So what I'm expecting is a bullish push on USD CAD. If you're just finding this video, you can go ahead and long USD CAD, okay? Okay, sorry about that. You can go ahead and long USD CAD at the current market price, right? Now, to be more safe, we would probably be looking at a stop loss a little below this last weeks here. And of course, we will be expecting a massive bullish push up to this level. Now, this is going to be presenting us with at least a 1:3.1 risk to reward. So we're looking at a take profit somewhere at around 1.35302, 1.35302, and of course, a stop loss around 1.34102. Okay. Now, let's quickly check how many pips we will be risking so we can know how much we could risk. So we're risking about 29 pips, okay, and expecting to take around 90 pips, okay? That's the 1:3. So 29 pips, if you're risking $100 on this trade, if you're risking $100 on this trade, that means that you probably want to use around, okay, you'll probably want to use around 0.3 lot size, okay, 0.3 lot size, and of course that will give you $100 risk on this trade. And of course, if our trade comes to our take profit, which we usually hit our take profit, then you're expecting about $300. So go ahead and risk according to what you can afford, right? So this is the first trade setup, and of course you also know that on NZD USD we'll be expecting massive sell on Euro USD as well, massive sell. As you can see, it's already selling on Euro USD, and also on AUD USD we'll be expecting some massive sell. Except that AUD is so strong at the moment, and of course is having a close tie competition with the strength on the dollar that we can find, right? So that's going to be it. So I'm giving you your first trade setup for this week, all right? And that's, of course, USD CAD. Now, let's quickly go over to look at some more opportunities that I feel are presenting themselves to us. And of course, I'll be looking first at gold. So for those of you that were in our live trade sessions last week, remember I told you that gold was going to 2033, right? 2033, and apparently this was the zone that I marked for you, right? And of course, gold came chartered 2033, just exactly what I have told you. Okay, so what's the next step for gold? I see gold continuing its bullish ride. Okay, I see gold continue its bullish ride. Now let me show you that real quick. So if you can notice on the daily time frame, we've still got a bullish momentum playing out or being indicated on the commodity channel index. We still have a bullish momentum being indicated on the commodity channel index. It simply means that most likely there are still possibilities of more bullish pressure, of more bullish push on the spot metal, right? So we will probably be looking for more opportunities for a buy on gold, but I've got no trade set up at the moment, right? I've got no trade set up at the moment, except you see a good retracement, okay? Except you see a good bearish retracement, then you probably be looking for another opportunity to go in for a buy, right? Let's say, let me try to find a zone for you, okay? I'm trying to find a zone for you, right? So this area here, it's looking more like a resistant area that is being broken. So we expect prices to come back and retest this zone, right? So the best we could do is to use the Fibonacci, right? Let's use the Fibonacci to find our hot zones, right? So I'll probably be looking for price retracement into the 50% to 61.8% Fib level, which is somewhere at around here, right? I'm saying that look, if this trade is to continue to go bullish, and of course wanting to break this counter trend line here, of course I'm seeing gold breaking this counter trend line and making its way up to 2058. All right, I'm seeing gold do that up to 2058. Well, if we want to take on this trade, right, again, then we should be expecting a bearish retracement into somewhere around 2020, right? 2020.245. Around that level will be very good for us to consider for a buy. Of course, our Fibonacci retracement gives us this level. So we would probably be looking for a buy opportunity around that level and stop loss a little below this level. And we would take this trade up until 2058, all right? Say somewhere around here, 2055, 2056, thereabout. So this will be presenting us with 1:9 risk to reward, right? But please do well to look for confirmations. Do well to look for confirmations, right? So I've given you amazing two analyses, one on USD CAD, the second on gold, okay? Now, let me also give you real quick, very real quick, US30. So US30 is also presenting us with an amazing opportunity for us to make money this week. So let me just go through the journey of US30 with you as well, okay? So on US30, this is the bigger picture that we can find on US30. And don't forget, we've been trading US30 since last year, and the trade results have been super awesome, right? Do not forget, we took this trade, this particular one. I always boast about this trade because it was a sniper entry. Immediately got to this point, and we took this trade, and price began to rally. But apparently, this price bullish parade had invalidated the trend line channel that we have inside of here. But we still find a way to make sense of the chart, right? And so on the weekly time frame, I noticed some consecutive highs. You probably not see it so clearly. But before I go to the daily time frame, let's quickly look at something on the weekly time frame. You can see a bearish confirmation. Apparently, can you see that? Can you see that? This is so nice, right? So you see that on the weekly time frame, the commodity channel index is also indicating a bearish momentum takeover, right, in the market. And of course, trying to trade below the positive 100. It's currently trading at around 97.24, right? So this is also a great news for us to want to consider sell opportunities on US30. So I scale down to the daily time frame and I try to make sense of this trend line, right? So apparently we've had a first touch here, and we've had a second touch here. We've also had a third touch here. And now, lastly, we're going to have another massive touch here. The question is, will it break above or will it break above? Okay, sorry, let me show you that. Okay, sorry, just give me a second. Amazing. So we are yet to answer the question if this is going to break above and get back to this main trend line channel, or are we going to be expecting a break below, at least to this level at around 36382. Now, let me just quickly make that rough analysis and give you my bias on US30 so that we can make money off this opportunity presented before us, right? So now follow me. So apparently this is an established trend line, just like I have shown you. And of course, if we're looking for momentum is yet to confirm for a sell on the daily time frame on US30. Is yet to confirm for a sell on the daily time frame on US30. Apparently on Friday, prices drove into the trend line and of course failed to close above that trend line. That is simply showing you or telling you that, look, sellers are also looking around here to want to push prices below, right? So we will probably be looking for a confirmation on the daily time frame. But yet, before it comes, we've had a confirmation already on the 4-hourly time frame, okay? And apparently that confirmation here earlier of this morning was short-lived. So apparently what we will be expecting is sort of consolidations or a little push to the upside. And of course, anytime you get to see another confirmation on the 4-hourly time frame, please go ahead and short US30, okay? Go ahead and short US30. Apparently, I'm expecting prices to move up to that level, stop loss a little above that level there. And I'm expecting, okay, first take profit should be 1:2. All right, prices coming back, rallying back to this level at around 37793. All right, and well below that level, we should be seeing prices rally back into 37222.53, and that will be presenting us with a 1:6 or 1:, at least 7 risk to reward. Amazing trade setup, guys. This one especially, and gold and USD card is going to fetch you real money. All right. So for sake of time, I'll just quickly run through the other ones without giving you trade setups. I'll just give you trade ideas on them, right? And of course, that's going to be AUD JPY. I see a massive bearish move on AUD JPY. Okay, I see a bearish move most likely to occur on AUD JPY. So first, let's look at it on the daily time frame. Yeah. So on the daily time frame, we've seen prices failure to break above the daily point of interest, and of course, prices confirmed and closed below this established trend line. If you look at it on the 4-hourly time frame, prices closed below this trend line, and of course, it's trying to make its way up to this top. But I still see a massive bearish move coming in once we get confirmation on the 4-hourly time frame on AUD JPY, right? The same thing applies on CAD JPY, as we are expecting more bearish movements to continue. Don't forget, we've had a break of structure on this trend line, and this is only but a retest, right? We've also had change of character somewhere around here. Okay, we had change of character somewhere around here, apparently. All right, and then of course, prices is making the first impulsive move that caused the change of character, and then we're having a corrective move, and then of course a continuation. That continuation, don't miss it. We're expecting that price is going to fall massively. Okay, we're expecting a massive price fall on CAD JPY, maybe stop loss somewhere around there. And of course, this time around, we're expecting that price is going to rally all the way down to this other block here. All right, at least to this other block here. This will be presenting us with at least 1:7 bricks to reward. Okay, you can get the parameters by pausing this video to get them. All right, so that's what we'll be expecting on CAD JPY and as well on AUD JPY. All right, so I've still got a lot of analysis, but I can't do them all on this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave those analysis and drop those trade setups on our Telegram group. So please don't miss out. Go to the description of this video and join the Telegram group. And also, in preparation for our cash out February, all right, that's going to be including our NFP live trade sessions, our CPI live trade sessions, and a 1 full week trade marathon. We want to take all that we could take off the market in the month of February. Don't miss that event, right? It's going to be a live trade sessions, just like we did for Dirty December, and a lot of people cashed in a lot of profits. We're going to be having cash out February, and of course, it's going to be kickstarting this Friday, 2nd of February, with the NFP live trade sessions. You need to be part of this. So go create an account or fund your account and let's milk the market. My name is 𝗟𝗜𝗞𝗘, and I hope to see you in our live trade sessions and other trainings that we usually have. But for now, bye.